Hello and welcome to a new video, and today, as you might be able to tell by the title, I am going to tell you all about how I quit my job and moved to Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia, I can't even pronounce it. Back home in Edinburgh, I used to have a pretty good life by modern standards. Nothing out of the ordinary, just like an average life, decent salary, a new car. I was quite lucky with, to be fair, with my job, and they provided me with new cars quite frequently. I didn't have to pay for anything, which was amazing. There wasn't really much to complain about. Quite a few friends, and I had a routine, running, gymming. My family's all there as well, except my dad, he's in Bulgaria. But yeah, my mum and my sister, my closest family, are there in Edinburgh. You would think everything is kind of perfect, but it always felt like something was missing. It was probably the fact that life just became mundane. It became like a cycle of the same thing, just a different day, and it was all doom and gloom quite often, and everyone you speak to, nobody felt happy, and I think it really weighed down on me over time, and I definitely felt like there was a bit more to life than what was happening or the way that I was living. So I knew for quite a little while that I should have made a change, or I need to make a change. Ever since I came here for the first time back in 2017, I knew I wanted to stay here a bit longer and spend a bit more time in Southeast Asia and explore a bit more, and this is exactly what I did. I've been dreaming about it for quite a while, and yeah, I took those steps. So I quit my job and bought a one-way ticket. Bought a one-way ticket. My friend Radi, who flew with me to Singapore, he sorted us out with some tickets, flew business class all the way to Singapore, which was unreal. It was an experience in itself. Never wanted the flight to end, which is quite rare, really. From there, we went to Malaysia. After that, we went to Thailand and Krabi, and from there Radi left and I took a ferry to Phuket. I spent Songkran there, which was unreal. It was such an incredible experience. I actually would highly recommend that everyone does it. And from then went to a little village called BangTao, where I trained in a Muay Thai gym, which was really fun, and it was an experience in itself as well. It was a full week of doing quite a lot of classes and hardcore training. Yeah, that was really fun. From there, I flew to Bangkok, and then after that went to Bali. And Bali was really fun. We went to Canggu, where we just explored all the food places and just had a really kind of chill time. And you might be able to see my other video where I show you our villa in Canggu. Managed to catch dengue fever there, which was great, but I didn't realize it was dengue fever until after we went to Gili Tea and went snorkeling and had the best time, had so much fun. But I was just on paracetamol every 4 hours. And when we went to Uluwatu, went to a clinic, and the doctor diagnosed me with the lovely dengue fever, or dengue as many people call it here. And yeah, survived that. It wasn't too severe, but it didn't feel right because it lasted over a week. From then on, I flew to Da Nang, and I've been here ever since. It's been about a week and a half, and I'm absolutely loving it. Da Nang is just such a good spot to stay in long term, and I've rented a spot for a month. So I've literally just been checked into the new crib, and it's actually a bit nicer than I remember it, which is always a bonus. So let me show you around. First thing, we've got the shower with a nice mirror. Hello. One thing I actually quite like about this place is that the actual shower is separated, so you don't end up just soaking the whole place in water when you're having a shower, which is good. We've got the bed here, got somewhere to sit, and some coffee beans. I don't know, there for maybe some smell. And yeah, another mirror, TV, Wi-Fi, and we've got a little kitchenette, which is going to be good, making some delicious eggs with a very squeaky extraction fan. But yeah, it's actually quite a nice spot, and the thing that actually sold it to me was this balcony, because I like having space outdoors. And yeah, it's quite a nice area, like 5 minutes away from the beach, maybe even 3 minutes away from the beach, really. Loads of restaurants and shops nearby. I guess now I need to tell you what the price was of this place. So for the full month, I've managed to negotiate it down to £330 for the whole month of this studio. I'm quite happy with that, to be fair, because could have gotten somewhere cheaper, but it would have been a bit further out, and I actually just wanted to be somewhere nice and central, so to say. And this was a nice convenient place. Everything is new, modern, tidy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna enjoy this place. And worst case, if I don't like it, I can just leave, and it's not that much of a hit on the finances. But yeah, it's quite a nice place to be in. And so far, I've met a lot of really fun and interesting people from all walks of life. The city in itself is very diverse. It's such a hybrid place where you are in Southeast Asia, but it feels very westernized and it feels very metropolitan. You've got the city, and it's all very well built up, and it's clean. There's no crime, or none that I've noticed. I'll actually flip the camera around so you can see what I'm seeing. There's white sand beaches, incredible, stunning sights, mountains in the background. It's been a bit kind of misty lately. Not really misty, but a bit cloudy lately. But that clears up now and then. The beach is just unreal, and you get a lot of really cool, tall, high-rise hotels nearby. And it is like an amazing place to be, but also it's got a really good sort of health vibe here. You don't have to go out and drink to make some friends, although that does tend to help. And I'll actually make a separate video on how I met people, because the first few days I spent here were quite depressing because I didn't feel like I'll ever meet anyone, because I was living in a hotel and I didn't really want to stay in a hostel because it was like a very transient place. I knew I had to make friends some other ways, which I did eventually. But yeah, my days so far have been exactly what I imagine retired life to be. Every day is just chilling, just going for a run. I did a 26k run earlier today, which really took it out of me, since I've kind of gone for breakfast, had some food, had a few coffees, and now I'm recording this video. I feel like I am, although getting a bit bored of doing nothing every single day. So my plan is to take up maybe surfing or go and explore some of the touristy spots. Get a bit more consistent with YouTube, because that'll definitely help to keep me busy. But yeah, thank you very much for joining this video. I think I'll sign out now, and I'll be making a few more videos going forward about staying here in Da Nang overall and my journey so far. Also, you've been feeling a bit down or unmotivated, or feel like there's a bit more to life than just sitting in your home country climbing the ladder, then take this as your prompt to take that leap, because it was scary for me, but we got there in the end, and I don't regret even a tiny bit what I've done. But yeah, thank you once again for watching this video. Like, share and subscribe, share it with your friend, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.